experience for all of us.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the things I find in people's fridges sometimes. I never knew they had them. Fully cooked, microwave-ready bacon. There's just so much I'd like to know about that. Is this kept in a cold section or on a shelf like the Velveeta? Tortillas. Tortillas can go different ways. I'm not a fan of flour tortillas. Whole wheat tortillas, spinach tortillas, things like that I am a fan of. I can incorporate those into a meal plan for people. The monotony of eating the same thing every day, 7 days a week, sometimes gets to people and deters them from staying on the meal plan. What I like to do with a lot of my clients is I will give them options for their meals. I will figure out the macronutrients they're going to take in per meal, and I will break it up into 2 or 3 different options. For instance, if they were going to have some egg whites and oatmeal in the morning, they're getting tired of oatmeal after the first 2 weeks. What else can I do? Well, I can spice it up a little bit for them. I can show them how to cook some potatoes, and we can come up with an equivalent of potatoes. And they could have potatoes and egg whites. They could have cream of rice. They can do like a breakfast burrito with an egg and the tortilla, depending on what's in the tortillas they're using. So I always like to give my clients different options. It takes a certain person to kind of really live by the rules that are written down every day, day in, day out. So, and I always take that in consideration, and I really enjoy giving people different options on their plan, so they're not just eating, okay, I get grilled chicken, some asparagus, a salad, and there's my dinner. I'd like to give them the option where, okay, you want, some ground turkey, change up the asparagus for some green beans or some broccoli, or there's different things we can do. String cheese. I see these string cheeses a lot. A lot of people like to eat these as a snack in between meals. Again, not a fan of the cheeses. I think there's better choices. I'd like to see like a non-fat cottage cheese with maybe some rice cakes, or a non-fat cottage cheese with maybe an ounce or so of some sliced strawberries or blueberries. I think that's a much better snack than a couple of these string cheeses. Pastrami. More of that fully cooked microwavable bacon. I guess that's good for time management. I think that's about all it's good for. We've got the condiment bag here. We've got a couple condiment bags. This tells me a couple things. Number one, we tend to get some fast food going on. We've got buttery spread. This is kind of like that block of cholesterol there. One that now comes in little packs to make it more convenient to have hard packs. Ketchup. It's a great form of high fructose corn syrup. Wonderful. The yeast. The hot sauce is okay with. I personally live on this stuff. I think I go through like 1.5 gallons of hot sauce or wing sauce a week. That's one of the only condiments I use, besides red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar, or even some different flavored mustards. Soy sauce, I'm even okay with. Yeah, there's some sodium in there, but again, sodium is a good thing and a bad thing, especially when you're dieting. I like to limit the amount of sodium people take in. I don't want them taking in, tons and tons of it, eating this stuff by the cupful. But to put a little bit on your food for some flavor, or cook with it, most of it cooks out anyway, I'm totally okay with.
I bet you never expect to get your refrigerator cleaned for free, huh?
No. And be happy that someone's trying on their food.
Is this something I want to open?
It's lettuce.
We're okay with lettuce. All right. Lemon juice, good.
Louis, what's a good replacement for butter?
I like the spray butters. I believe it's not butter. It makes a 0-calorie spray butter. Butter Buds is another type of butter flavoring. It's a powdered form. I'll put that on my potatoes sometimes, or even over my rice. Again, a 0-calorie option. Yes, it's chemically engineered. It's a fake form of butter, but if you need the flavor, we all do. It's a little hard to eat cardboard all the time. I'm okay with flavor. You have sugar. We have 3 different kinds of sugar.
Now, what if those were sugar-free? Would be okay with that?
Smucker's actually makes a sugar-free preserve. They use Splenda. There's no sugar alcohols in it. There's no carbohydrates in it. There is a slight caloric intake. I think it's like 10 calories per tablespoon. Yeah, something like that on a diet that you don't have to be so tight on. Absolutely, we could work that in.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Okay with the stir-fry sauce. There's just sodium in it basically. It's like just more like soy sauce. Teriyaki sauce, not so much. They do put sugar in teriyaki sauce. This one actually has 8 grams of sugar per tablespoon. Gail's got his own steak seasoning. That's pretty cool. See that? No sugar, no carbs. Actually, I need to write this down because this is something I think I'm going to start using. Deli dressing. Totally okay with that. Basically pickle juice. Again, hot sauce is staple. Love it. Soy sauce we're okay with. In the future, if you want to buy the low sodium soy sauce, you're going to benefit a little more from it. If somebody doesn't have blood pressure issues before we begin, I'm okay giving them the sodium again. I use it myself. Not too concerned about retaining water, things like that. Those are easy things to fix. Lime juice, just like lemon juice, great on your fish and stuff. What do we got here?
You're not gonna like it.
Holy cow. 39 grams of sugar, 49 carbohydrates. What is this? Watermelon strawberry. Oh, this is juice. Just not good with that. All the dressings. More dressings. You're really okay with all this?
Yeah.
So the problem with these dressings is I would, not that I condone the fat-free ones or the low-fat, these are all just regular dressings. Every one of them. Not a fan of blue cheese. I just don't like it. Full score in a bottle? Really? We're just going to keep loading this stuff over. Thank you. More high fructose corn syrup. You can take that and that. Big fan of the Cholula. Again, the mustards I'm okay with. Relish I'm okay with if it's dill relish. The problem I don't like the sweet relish is they add sugars to it. So if you go with dill, you're going to have a much better result. Basically, it's just crushed up pickles. Garlic. Radish I'm okay with. Now the peppers I'm okay with. More mayonnaise. Yeah, that's just chopped garlic. So you can see basically what we're left with in the fridge after that. We got a couple leftover containers in there I didn't even touch yet, but I'll let Jenny go through those.
Wow. I have nothing left. Oh no.
Oh.
Jenny, how do you feel so far?
It's going good, but I didn't know it's going into my freezer.
Uh-oh.
You want me to close the freezer? We have more butter. Eggo waffles, Lego Legos.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
What do you think about coming back in another week, revisiting, excuse me, letting Dale and Jenny go and clean out their freezer, their cupboards, and doing this all over again and kind of seeing how things are with now that they're going to be building up a little bit more knowledge base and see what their thoughts are on rechecking everything.
I'd like to see them actually use their judgment and kind of clean the rest of this stuff out, and I think that's a great idea. Kind of do a little checkup on them and see what they have in the house. I know we're planning on taking a shopping trip and going through some things in the store as well, and how to actually look for what's good and what's bad. And so I'm kind of curious to see how they restock the refrigerator and the freezer and all the cupboards after this.
Excellent. Jenny, you okay with that?
Okay with that?
Beautiful.